$2.99 extra, and it seems a little steep. Well, imagine the financial freedom of ordering a few sides of guacamole without a care in the world. How? By playing this here game. Okay, now lend me your ears. Sunday's game is going to be very special for all the fans of Words with Friends live board game. We're calling it a play on words. See what I did there? Also call it a Words with Friends live board game because after us, we're just a part of it. But when you play the board game, we're going to be doing a show for you on Sunday. Okay, what we've done is our crack team has assembled 12 questions just for you. They're all about the Words with Friends main game. Now, I can't give you any hints, but I can tell you it's a great opportunity to win cash and power-ups using your main game knowledge. Got it? And bonus, you might learn enough tricks to finally beat 3C Dan, who has been kicking your butt since October. So check this out. On Friday, tomorrow, our show, Words with Friends, we're going to be awarding free extra life to everyone who answers Friday's Words with Friends Word of the Day question correctly. Now, all you have to do is play the game tomorrow and answer question 1 correctly. Our easiest question. Whew, sorry. We send you a daily push notification as a hint. Something going around. I think it's my opinion again. Got a little tickle. But listen, here we go. Here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow, let's recap. An extra life, as well as a $5,000 cash prize, as well as another $5,000 cash prize on Saturday. And then on Sunday, a very special tribute to you, our play on words game. Now, I'm not slapping down 5,000. It's too mainstream. We're going to double the cash for Sunday. So let's make it 10,000. See? Now that free extra life sounds even more lucrative now. All right, back to our game because, it's very important. Here's how we play Words with Friends live tonight and every night. Check this out. I'm going to ask you 12 questions. You'll see them pop up on your screen along with 3 possible answers. When I start reading the question, you'll have 10 seconds to tap the correct answer. If you feel your phone vibrate, that just means that it's your 3-second warning before the timer hits 0 and it's too late. Okay, so don't miss out. You will want a piece of today's jackpot of $5,000. You know how it goes. A little S in the beginning, a little line through it, 5, cute little comma, 3 zeros, and an exclamation just for extra, just for credit. Now, if you miss a question, don't worry. You can still play in spectator mode. And for every question you answer correctly in spectator mode, you'll earn points on your new progress bar. When you reach 15 points, you will soon receive a Words with Friends mystery box filled with all sorts of loot like coins and power-ups that will be helpful for you to devastatingly crush anyone and everyone in the nicest way possible. Of course, in the main Words with Friends board game. It doesn't matter where you are in Words with Friends Live, whether you're playing for the money or in spectator mode, there are so many chances to win stuff. We make it good for you. We want it to be fun. There's no losers at all. Now, you won't want to close your eyes, but you should at least blink for now because dry eye is a real thing, so you want to do that. But want another way to win and be on the money train? Extra lives. Your second chance to cash in. There are some rules, of course. You can use 1 extra life per game up to question 11, but sorry, no, not on question 12. Stop asking me that. You can't cheat. I can't allow you to cheat. I am the mayor of Moneyville in this words game, and I can't let you do it. You get an extra life when you invite friends to play by tapping the heart on your countdown screen before the game starts. Now remember, you can only invite each friend once. Okay? Remember when Drake said no new friends? No, that doesn't apply here. You need all new friends because you invite the same person more than once. You're not going to get an extra life for that, okay? I just wanted to explain that well. I'm going way off the teleprompter right now, but I want to make sure you guys understand. So tomorrow, it'll pop up on your screen and resuscitate you once you do that. We're seconds away from the game, so make sure your battery is all charged up, and we're streaming live. So connect to Wi-Fi to get the best video because you want to see this as crisp and clear as possible. All right, who's ready to get trivia started and get some money? Everybody? I'm sure. Here's a softball for our Words with Friends notification watchers. We're going to kick it off with question number 1. Let's get it going. What does the Words with Friends word of the day plummet mean? Purple, fleshy stone fruit, to fall or drop at high speeds, or a collective term for bird feathers? Now, within the word plummet is the word met, which is the past participle of the word meet. I often find myself using the word met over and over in my head after I meet someone. In fact, it's right after I say, hey, nice to meet you. And then I think, wait, have we met before? I mean, I would remember them if I met them before, right? Because, they were kind of looking at me as if we'd met before. And then I follow all of that with my signature. What was her name again? Don't judge me. You guys know you do it too. You forget, you introduce, you forget right away. The correct answer is to fall or drop at high speeds. If you guessed 1 or 3, you were thinking of plum or plumage. If you want to see what a plummet means, watch how many players we lose when that brutal question hits. Be aware. Question number 2. Which is spelled incorrectly? Absence, incense, or abscess? Which one just is not spelled right? Tick, tick, tickety tock. Now remember, you want to pick the word that's spelled wrong here. Think of this question as like a reverse spelling bee. Wouldn't it be fun? It'd be easy. You would have a word assigned to you and then you just get up and spell it incorrectly. Almost like predictive text. Anytime I try to spell a word and I do it wrong, it changes the word for me, which is very nice, but it changes it to another word that's also spelled wrong. I don't know what that's all about. The correct answer is abscess. That was a tough one. I know, I get it. The word abscess is actually spelled A-B-S-C-E-S-S. It's true. Feel free to look it up. Although I would advise that if you do, make sure you don't accidentally hit image search. You don't want to see pictures of that. I'll pass. Question number 3. In the American Revolution, what were militiamen called who agreed to always be ready for battle? The Always Readies, Minutemen, or Tea Partiers? Tick, tick, tock. Now, the term militia means a fighting organization of non-professional soldiers. It's a great group. They're normally used for aiding regular troops by skirmishing. And when it comes to skirmishing, you want as many skirmishers to help you get your skirmish on. What's a skirmish, you ask? It means an episode of irregular or unpremeditated fighting. Like I told you, they're a great group. Although a skirmish sounds like a shirt designed by Kanye, they can probably be worn as pants. The correct answer is Minutemen. Yes, Minutemen were a small force of civilian fighters who were required to be highly mobile and assemble very quickly. Unfortunately, it didn't end well for the fighters called the 3-hour guys. They were a little bit better and more prepared. Question number 4. Which letter appears more often in words with friends? T, E, or O? Which one appears more often? Think about it. You want to invite your friend Mark, but Mark's girlfriend's annoying, but you have to invite her because otherwise he won't come. Yeah, it's like that. The correct answer is E. A Words with Friends game starts off with 13 E's. That's why you can actually have all 7 of your tiles be E's and then trade all but 1 and then still end up with 7 E's. Oh great, more E's. Said nobody ever. Question 5. Almost 12,000 people moving forward. Which is part of the Oxford English Dictionary's definition of inception? Gaslighting, lucid dreaming, or starting point? Come on, I'm believing in you guys. You got this. Because I got the money, so you got to have that. I can't do both. Inception is a movie about a thief who develops an ability to enter people's dreams so that he can steal their important secrets from their subconscious. This is why it's so important to stay in school, kids. You don't want to end up becoming a futuristic criminal who has to invade people's minds just to make a quick buck. Not sure what he'd steal from me, though, because all my dreams are about losing my teeth. So you show up in my dreams, you are officially the Tooth Fairy. The correct answer is starting points. The full definition from the Oxford English Dictionary says that inception is the establishment or starting point of an institution or activity. But we're way past the inception of this game because we're halfway to the money, so let's keep it going. Now, if you're a regular player, you will know that this answer is based on a question we had last week. I gave it to you before. So this is just for the super fans. Question 6. Which company produces automobile parts and restaurant ratings? Michelin, Midas, or Zagat? Michelin, Midas, Zagat. What? Michelin, Midas, Zagat. Don't mess it up. Automotive parts and restaurant ratings sound like the worst mashup ever. Like it's just a bad mashup. Like how about a massage therapist who walks on your back and serves you wine, but she also makes the wine by stomping on grapes barefoot first? I don't want that massage. A company that works with car parts and food would be a great idea for drive-thrus because maybe someone can finally create a car where you can actually get close to the drive-thru window so that the people at the drive-thru don't have to see you doing this. No one wants to that's why they don't look at you when you go through the line. They don't want to look at you doing this with your little fingers, with your little Rick James fingers. But the correct answer is Michelin. Michelin stars are very prestigious awards for restaurants, but If you've ever seen the Michelin Man, you know how much he loves to eat. I mean, he might want to do a juice cleanse occasionally with fresh juice. Squeeze in a car compactor. Let's just keep mixing up businesses. Question 7. Which does ASM not popularly stand for? Assembly Science Managers, Air-to-Surface Missile, or Assistant Stage Manager? ASM, what is it? I'll tell you what it doesn't stand for. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, or ASMR. It's the feeling of euphoric tingling and relaxation that can come over someone when he or she watches certain videos or hears certain sounds. Kind of like this. Are you relaxed yet? Because I'm pretty relaxed. Certain sounds just make everyone feel so great. Did it work? Or just creep everybody out? I don't know. But the correct answer is Assembly Science Managers. That's right. ASM is an abbreviation or initialism. There's two different camps on that one. But it means Air-to-Surface Missile or Assistant Stage Manager. Out of all of these choices, I think I'd much rather be an assistant stage manager because it's just more of a career upside to it than working with air-to-surface missiles. That's just me, maybe. Question number 8. What is the origin language of Palapa? Catalan, Portuguese, or Mexican Spanish? Getting a little trickier. I'm trying to shake you off, but I do want you to get money. Some of y'all. I mean, all of you. A palapa is an open-sided dwelling with a thatched roof that's made of dried palm leaves. It also helps melanin-challenged vacationers enjoy the warm weather but stay covered enough to avoid getting sunburned. It's basically the kind of thing that rich people like to do in places like the Caribbean to make themselves feel more in touch and connected to the everyday people there while they sip Dom Perignon and enjoy quarts of caviar. The correct answer is Mexican Spanish. Portuguese refers to Portugal, and Catalonia is a part of Spain and has been since the 15th century. That's when King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella got married and united their realms, way before Game of Thrones made uniting realms mainstream. But they did it first. Question 9. Which of these has not been an Olympic event? Squash, trampolining, or solo synchronized swimming? You gotta know this one. Hopefully. I watch them. I watch the Olympics. But hold on. So 2 of these are events that have actually been in the Olympics. I would have guessed none of the above, but I wonder how they decide what sports are allowed to be considered an Olympic sport, because if it were up to me, I'd include some of my other favorite sports, like taking my jeans off after a big meal, seeing how long I can drive on low gas. It's always fun. Dodging business questions and conversations at a party. That's my favorite one, personally. I'm good at that. Just don't ask me questions, I'm out. The correct answer, though, is squash. Hang on a minute. So that means that trampolining has actually been in the Olympics. What's next? Like bouncy castling? Because if that's the case, consider me an athlete. I want to do it. But you know what we should also think about? This brutal question! Oh, man! Let's see this plummet. So we got 1,082 moving forward, but we lost 1,011 plus another 711. We lost a lot of you. Almost 2,000 plummet. That's a callback. Question number 10. Which Coen Brothers film has the tagline, "Intelligence is relative"? The Lady Killers, Raising Arizona, or Burn After Reading? I like to tap a watch that's not there. It just makes me feel good. A movie tagline, also synonymous with slogan, is a catchy short phrase used by marketers to advertise a movie and to sum up the plot, tone, or themes of a film. The tagline to Alien is considered one of the best movie taglines ever. It was, "In space, no one can hear you scream." Just thinking about it makes me suffocate a little bit. It's true. If you were watching the movie Alien while you were in space, though, no one would hear you scream. I would still wonder how you got up there and did that. The correct answer is burn after reading. That's right. The term burn after reading means you're supposed to burn top secret documents or, written evidence after reading them. But make sure you don't burn them while you're reading them, unless you're a super fast reader with bulletproof thumbs. Don't do that. All right, second to last question, y'all. Question 11, getting closer to the money. Chronostaticography. It has least to do with which area of study? Strata, geology, or geography? Chronostratigography. Every once in a while I come across a word that, even though I seem so seamless and smooth, it's just one that gets me. Since we're talking about study, let's study this word. Chronostratigraphy. The suffix Graphy doesn't always mean a field of study. Photography is the art of, or the application of creating durable images by recording light. So you could have a field of study about photography and call it photography. It sounded terrible, right? Yeah, we shouldn't use that one. But someone explain it to me, I guess. The correct answer is geography. Chronostratigraphy is the branch of geology that is concerned with establishing the absolute ages of strata, because it's been found that sometimes strata lies about their age. They shouldn't do that. But they look great regardless, but you know, sometimes they want to seem a little younger. All right, it is time for our final, last question, question number 12, for all the money. Which of these is a linguistic term for a grammatically ambiguous phrase? Ambigram, amphibology, or a Delphic phrase? Whew. I feel for you guys. You have to think about the answer. I get to just read it. Linguistics did not start to develop until the beginning of the 19th century. And although it sounds like the study of noodles, linguistics is actually the scientific study of language, which includes both spoken and written. The Latin word lingua means tongue, although I highly recommend using your hand and not your tongue. You know, only use your tongue for spoken language and not for written. It would be weird. The correct answer is amphibology. Some antonyms for ambiguous are unambiguous or clear, and right now we're about to get very clear about who our winners are tonight, because that is the end of the game, a game over, which is a good thing for those of you who got all 12 questions right, because you're sharing our $5,000 jackpot. I love it. I'm so proud of you guys. I like giving away money, and I like when you guys get all the answers right. Making me so proud. Let's do that thing where I butcher everyone's screen names. We got Chris. We got the P. The P, you sound very important. You got 7 Rocket Frog 02, 1 Rocket Frog 02, and 2 Rocket Frog 02. Gee, I wonder who you guys are. Hype Kicks. Too many to name, but we have 1,029 winners. Please join us again tomorrow for our special Extra Life game. Same time, same place, same app, and same face, and even more taxable income. And don't go away. I'm about to activate a screen that takes you back to your games in progress. Ain't that cool? I have been your host, Iman Crossan, a.k.a. Alphacat. And this has been Words with Friends Live. I'll see you soon.